Hi, so I would like to ask you about have you ever had experienced issue with the flight safety?
Yes, I had a few. Sorry, can you do that again? Do you have to look at you, or you have to look at the camera?
You just look at me, look at the camera, up to you. I can put it like this. Then you can talk normally. Okay?
Okay.
So
I had a few bad experiences. The first one was a broken landing gear, but hopefully that was before the plane departs, so that was not too serious. I had a little problem with a quite tough landing in Cambodia because of a typhoon, so the plane was going right and left, and it was quite hard for the pilot to actually reach the airstrip, and we had to try a few times before we can
to landing? Okay.
people were a bit scared and vomiting everywhere actually on that landing. Then I had not very pleasant experience with a part of the wing of one of the plane I took that actually went away.
Went away.
So I had to call the air hostess and show her the problem because I was sitting next to the wings at the emergency exit, and then she called the captain or the pilot, I don't know, and they came to take some pictures to send it to the air control, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And after that, like a few minutes later, like 10 minutes later, they came back and they said that there was no problem, but they asked me not to tell anyone because they didn't want to create a panic. So they wanted me to stay quiet about this.
And
then after like the part was just going away little by little, and then suddenly it was not there anymore. They explained me that it was fine because it would not affect the flight, and it was too far from the cabin to actually
to have some cash or something.
So everything was
so can I ask about your feeling when you see that thing almost disappear?
Well, I wasn't too scared because well, if you know how a plane actually works, you know that it's not even dangerous if one of the engine actually stops or something like that. So I knew that the plane would still actually fly. It was not serious, but I really wonder how it's possible that a plane can take off.
They're supposed to
and
check.
This has not been checked or anything like that. So that's a bit scary, especially because it was a famous, prestigious company, not a
Alright.
not a basic airline like top one. But, and then yeah, that's mainly what I had. I had another incident which was a few years ago. There was a volcano eruption in Europe, and my plane had to be rerouted to Amsterdam instead of Brussels.
Wow.
And yeah, that was not too serious. They just announced that we couldn't land at the right place.
So they have to change the destination?
Exactly. Yeah. I was a bit surprised because I was listening to music, so when I actually landed, I was not in the right airport because I didn't listen to what they said.
So you have to be careful with the announcement too. How was the people on the airplane when the reflection of the people on the airplane when they know that there's going to another way, like another destination?
It was fine because the communication was done properly. So the staff came to explain at every row what was going on. I didn't listen, but I saw that they came to explain at every row something. So they managed that properly. They didn't just let people. They didn't make just an announcement on the microphone. They came to explain individually.
To not get like pregnant people to not get be scary or something.
Exactly.
So do you think that they have another way or like better way to provide like safety, like for flight safety?
The
something?
safety instructions on plane is very old-fashioned to me. We always get the same file, the same
like
same
a safety card.
Yeah, always the same. It has been the same for 20 years. It doesn't provide any really interesting information. So I think that what I would recommend, or what I would like as a passenger, is that there are some workshop in the airports. So when you take a plane, you always have to wait like 1 or 2 hours in the international area anyways.
Yeah.
And so I think this is the right place and the right time to maybe have some events or some where people can actually try the live vest, or where we can learn more about the safety, and that will be more interesting. People have a lot of time to spend at that moment, and that's the right thing to do. And I think because on the plane, you're not gonna survive with that safety part.
Just only see something, never try the real
Exactly.
one. Okay, thank you very much for your information.